Hello. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, what it's about, as you tend to do. Basically, this is probably a good place to start. Basically, looking at the famous cover art from Half-Life 2 Episode 3 that Valve has released. I have no idea when, but presumably fairly recently. Well, fairly recently being okay. Of one Gordon Freeman there. Hold on, there he is. He's pixelated, which is nice. It's Gordon Freeman there, fighting a Combine advisor there. But I looked at this earlier, I just sort of looked at this picture again, and I saw, strange as it may sound, the G-Man sort of standing there. And if you do that, if you sort of, you can kind of see the shape where the G-Man is. So, if you've got his eye there, his mouth there, his mouth may be open like that, but probably less funny looking. You've got his eye there, you've got his hair there, and his suit there, the advisor possibly being the top of his tie. So yeah, now whenever I look at that picture, I can't see anything but the G-Man. So yeah, I'm wondering perhaps if this has got something to do with the fact that G-Man has essentially been locked away, hasn't he? As of Episode 1. Well, not locked away as such, but he's under the Vortigaunt's, if not control, they've got some degree of control over him. So, they held him off at the beginning of Episode 1, and he got quite angry. And another thing was the error messages change, I think, in Episode 1. They're very businesslike in Half-Life 2. So when you lose the Dune buggy, for instance, it says something. It comes up on the screen with something along the lines of failure to preserve mission-critical resources. Or an even better example, if Alex dies, or I assume Barney at any point, it says in Half-Life 2 something like failure to preserve mission-critical personnel. Whereas in Episode 1, it just says Alex died, and that's other evidence of the change there. So maybe this has got something to do with the fact that the G-Man is appearing here. Perhaps this is part of a dream sequence. Oh, I just had that thought now. Of him, the way Gordon has these strange dream sequences. I don't know why I just zoomed in there. But, these dream sequences where the G-Man sort of appears in front of places that Gordon has and will visit. Hence why Gordon can kind of see himself. Because I think Valve has named that as Gordon. Because it would make the most sense for Gordon to be fighting an advisor, considering that Gordon is the one who is the protagonist of the series of games. So, yeah, just thought I'd leave that with you and see what everyone thinks of these. Is this G-Man, or am I just kind of projecting something from my subconscious onto something that's completely unrelated to G-Man? I mean, here I've drawn the lines where, it could be the case, but, because obviously you can't really see very much there. So I've sort of speculated where, yeah. So, yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope you got something out of this, or will give me something in the comments or whatever. So, have a nice day. Goodbye.